Every year, on the same eerie night, the air around Old Marrow Station thickens. A rusted gate creaks open, revealing Platform 13, a place sealed off from the public, forgotten by time. Locals whisper of strange figures boarding a train that materializes from the fog, silent, ancient, and unmarked. No one knows where it goes, but one thing is certain: those who step aboard are never seen again. And tonight, the gate is opening once more. Will you watch or will you board? Today we will talk about a train station has a platform that only opens once a year and never brings people back. So before we start, make sure to hit the like button and subscribe to my channel. 1. The station that time forgot. Tucked deep within the overgrown hills of Elder Hollow lies Marrow Station, abandoned to most eyes, yet strangely intact. The station is not on any map, and GPS devices fail the closer you get. Townsfolk speak in hushed tones of Platform 13, a sealed platform hidden behind locked iron gates. The station appears closed year-round, boarded and silent, until midnight every July 31st. That's when the gates unlock with a deep mechanical groan, revealing a pristine platform lit by flickering gas lamps. Locals warn travelers to stay away, but some are drawn in by curiosity, dreams, or something far stranger, an unshakable pull. Once someone steps aboard the train that arrives, they vanish. Police investigations lead nowhere. Cameras fail. The railway doesn't exist on official records. And the worst part, every year, more people disappear. But why does it open only once? And where does that single silent train go? 2. The first recorded departure. The earliest known story about the platform dates back to 1897, when a young woman named Eliza Wren vanished from a summer fair. Witnesses said she wandered off toward the station, seemingly in a trance. Locals later found her parasol and lace glove near the tracks. Shortly after, reports began to surface of a black, windowless train arriving on that exact date, always at midnight, and always leaving with one or more passengers. By 1912, it was labeled a regional superstition, though disappearances continued. An unofficial log kept by a librarian-turned-investigator, Francis Bellamy, lists over 140 suspected boardings between 1900 and 1960. Each story follows the same rhythm. A person hears a whisper, sees a glint of light, or dreams of a distant train. Then they vanish, leaving behind only objects, purses, hats, books, perfectly placed on the platform. The authorities eventually stopped investigating, but the town never forgot. 3. Witnesses who lived to tell. Though most who approach Platform 13 vanish, a few have returned, though not in body. One man, Elias Crow, attempted to follow his younger sister after she entered the gate in 1975. He never caught up, but when he returned home hours later, his hair had turned completely white and he was unable to speak. He scratched train symbols into the walls of his home until his death. Another case involved twins, Nora and Nolan Price. Nora vanished. Nolan was pulled back at the last second. He later described the inside of the train as a corridor of moving mirrors filled with whispers. He claimed something on the train looked like his sister but wasn't. All who return suffer insomnia, hallucinations, or madness. Psychologists dismissed these stories as shared delusion, yet too many details are lying. The train is always silent. The platform always smells of burnt paper. The passengers never scream. 4. Patterns and dates. Each year, the platform opens at midnight between July 31st and August 1st. Why that date? No one knows. Some speculate it aligns with a forgotten ritual or ancient calendar, possibly linked to the lunar cycle. Others believe it marks an anniversary, though for what event history gives no answers. Many disappearances share eerie commonalities. The victims are often restless, sleep-deprived in the days before, or report seeing shadowy trains in their dreams. A few claimed to have been invited via letters that appeared mysteriously in mailboxes. All letters are unsigned, typed, and simply say, "Your train awaits. Midnight. Platform 13. Several residents say their clocks stop for exactly 1 minute at midnight on that date, even if no one disappears that year. There are even rumors that pets and birds avoid the station grounds completely on that night. Something about that platform feels off, something that time itself avoids. 5. The phantom train itself. The train that arrives has no known origin. Black as coal, with no visible driver or crew, it glides in without a sound. No screech of brakes, no whistle, just a low hum that rattles teeth. It's been described as impossibly long, with car after car vanishing into fog. Witnesses say it smells of dust and wet stone. The door always opens by itself, revealing velvet steps, flickering gaslight sconces, and polished brass interiors. But there's something wrong with the geometry. Windows show strange shapes outside, stars that don't match any known constellation, and occasionally, flickers of scenes not from this world. Underwater cities, reversed skies, impossible beasts. Attempts to board with cameras or tracking devices fail. The tech stops working, data erased. Some believe the train is alive, a sentient vessel feeding off memory or emotion. Others think it's a passage, a bridge between dimensions. But to where, no one returns to tell. 6. Disappearances through the decades. The number of disappearances from Platform 13 has remained curiously consistent, between 1 and 5 people per year. During World War II, there was a spike, which some historians believe is tied to the number of refugees moving through the area, though records are vague. In the 1980s, the town's youth turned it into a dare, leading to tragic consequences. In 1987, 3 teens were seen on the platform just minutes before midnight. One vanished. The others were found days later catatonic. Over time, the town created unofficial curfews, and police quietly began blocking roads leading to the station on that date. But still, the train arrives. Even now, in the age of satellites and 24-hour surveillance, people vanish. Locals whisper that the platform doesn't just take people, it chooses them. And those chosen can't be stopped. Once you've heard the call of the train, it lives inside you, an itch you can't scratch, a destination you can't resist. 7. Attempts to destroy the platform. Many have tried to seal Platform 13 permanently. In 1954, a local council voted to bury the tracks under concrete. Days later, the workers were found miles away, confused and bleeding from the ears, their equipment destroyed. The concrete had vanished. In the 1990s, a paranormal research group attempted to place motion-sensing cameras on the platform. All footage was lost. Several members later developed severe paranoia and vanished themselves. In 2009, a fire was set deliberately to destroy the station. It burned, but Platform 13 remained untouched, surrounded by a perfect circle of ash. Experts from engineering, physics, and psychology have all examined the location. None can explain it. Some say the platform exists in a liminal state, not fully in our world. Whatever attempts are made to interfere, it adapts. It protects itself. 8. What lies beyond the tracks? No one knows where the train goes, but there are theories. Some believe it leads to a parallel world, one where time moves differently, or doesn't exist at all. Others whisper of an ancient pact, that the town, once bargaining safety or prosperity in exchange for yearly sacrifices. A few claim the train doesn't go anywhere, it collects souls, feeding something vast and unseen. Dream journals of past almost passengers mention similar imagery. Long tunnels with glowing glyphs, oceans without water, and doorways made of bone and shadow. One dream mentioned a conductor with no face, holding a clock that ticks backward. There's even a cult-like group in another town that worships the train, calling it the carrier of truth. Whether it brings doom or revelation, no one knows. If you liked this video and would like to see more like it, please give it the thumbs up. Leave a comment and click the button to subscribe.